Ladies and gentlemen, update day is upon us. You know what that means. We got new stuff in Dragon Ball Legends, although not really that much. And I'll answer your question on where are the units, where is the banner, because I know that's going to probably be a big question I get asked a few times. So 1 second, I'm going to tell you about like the handful of things they did actually add to the game. First up, when you load into the game, it's going to pop up this on your screen. We got a new event. Full power Frieza, where you can get Z power for the extreme blue Frieza. So that's something that floats your boat. I actually do recommend you go do it because there are missions for it, which give you 500 CC. So you get the Z power and 500 CC. If you don't care about this Z power, well, there's CC. Also, there's new missions to get 2,000 Awakening Z power for Piccolo, so you can Zenkai him. So if you want to Zenkai the new Piccolo, who, yes, the blue Piccolo got a Zenkai, which from what I've seen from many people's assessments is pretty meh. So, you know, take that how you will. Maybe you'll really like him. If you really like him, hey, go for it, knock your socks off. He does extra damage against both future and androids. So that's actually interesting because those are two pretty popular tags, I'd have to say. So that's, I guess, something nice if you want to go and Zenkai that Piccolo. Besides the 2,000 from the missions, you can go get the rest of it, of course, from the shop. So that's where that is. And then our last new thing, because again, there really isn't much like new that they added, is they added part 10 book 4 to the story. So you can go to the new chapter, see all of Shallot's greatness in the newest little book thing going on. I guess I say chapter, but then there's 10 chapters or something in a book, and then go do the newest story. All right, just I don't want to make this difficult. Go play the newest story so you can get that CC and all that good stuff. And then they reset adventures, so go do that. And then they also reset Ultra Space Time Rush, so you can go do that again. Go grind up that stuff, get your medals, adventure stuff, all that beautiful stuff. But now to answer the question of where is the AllStar Banner, because it is an AllStar Banner. You can see on my screen here, Legends All-Star Volume 8, start date 7/31, July 31st, which is, what is it? Today is the 28th, so Thursday is the 29th, Friday is the 30th. That would mean it's on Saturday, which, or I guess, you know, for me, it's on Saturday at that morning reset. So, yep, it's coming on the weekends, and it'll run until September 16th. So, you got plenty of time for the units. If you haven't seen, I mean, this is just the casual. You have the daily, then the 100, and then 1,000 for the, you know, All-Star Banner. Units on the banner, as you can see, Sparkings, there's, you know, all these Sparkings. Why is my computer freezing? Okay, there we go. You can see there's launch and all of them. Then we have Majuub and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Also, if you didn't get the Broly, the Revival Blue Goku, Demon King Piccolo, or the purple hits, they're on here. So I'm actually going to be summoning, because when we click in here on Majuub, I didn't think I was going to be summoning, but they actually made Majuub buff fusions. So Majuub is for Fusion GT. If you haven't seen his abilities and whatnot, I'll pull it up here. 14 star, level 5,000. That's what you're rocking with Majuub. It's the bottom number, by the way. It's the bottom number at 14 stars. And then I guess what? We'll go down to 6. Nope, that's not 6. 6. So this is what his 6-star stats are. The bottom number, again, the 6-star stats. If you want to look at that. I mean, I just bring it down to 6 stars because I think that's like a common number people try to go for. But then he has his ability here. You won't be rid of me until you're dead, which he draws his Ultimate Arts Cyclone Stream, restores ally health by 15% and ki by 40. So that's pretty nice. You can restore allies, so fusions, you can buff up some of their health, or GT if you're running him there too. Plus 40% to blast damage inflicted for 20 timer counts, and increases own arts card draw speed level by 2 levels for 10 timer counts. So that's pretty hype. His abilities: Fateful Fusion, plus 15% damage inflicted by allies when battle starts, can't be cancelled. And then every time he enters the battle, he gets 40 ki, plus 70 to damage inflicted, cannot be stacked, reduces damage received by 30, also can't be stacked, and draws a special arts card next. Activates 1 time. And then Latent Majin Power. Latent Majin Power. He seals enemy strike cards when changing cover, so that's pretty nice, especially if you're facing like a heavily strike-based team, like maybe you're up against a girls team with 18, Caulifla, and Kefla, a team I commonly run. So all those strike cards will be sealed, which can, you know, is basically like a cover change. Well, okay, you know what I mean, a cover change that stops their combo. The sealed arts cannot be used for 3 timer counts, so that's pretty helpful. Applies the following effects to self every time an arts card is drawn while this character is on the battlefield. Every time he gets a strike arts card, it has a plus 30% chance to inflict the next hit with Paralyze. That's pretty diabolical. I can't wait to be having Paralyze on my fusions team. Blast arts, -3 to blast arts, cost for 15 timer counts. Special arts reduces the next damage sustained by 25%. Can't be stacked and applies until the enemy combo is finished. And then special move art card, plus 25 to special move damage inflicted for 15 timer counts. And then he'll restore his own health by 20% only once when it reaches 0. So he is an endurance unit as well. Oob is diabolical. I actually hadn't read that part when I was looking at this before to figure out the banner. So that's pretty diabolical, actually. Blast, impact, Majin Beam deals massive impact damage, cancels enemy upgrades on hits. It does that 2 times. After that, you won't get rid of their abilities. Brutal Buster applies the following effects to self upon activation. Randomly draws 1 new card, restores key by 50, plus 50% to next art damage inflicted. Applies buff effect, nullifies enemies' special actions that activate when changing cover for 3 timer counts. So that's hype. You can't cover change against Oob if he uses a green. Right after he uses a green, basically. You can use like a green and like 1 card, maybe 2 cards, and they can't do anything. It's comboable as well, so that's pretty nice. And oh, it's an AoE. It's an AoE. That's what the red squares are. So it's one of those that, like, if they float way back, doesn't affect them. It's basically like UI, the new purple Gohan. It's that type of green card. And then the ultimate Cyclone Stream, baby, deals massive impact damage, applies the following effects to self upon activation, plus 30% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 timer counts. Applies attribute upgrade minus 50% to enemy sustained damage cut effects for 3 timer counts. Applies the following effects to all enemies on hit. Reduces ki by 70. And inflicts attribute downgrade minus 80% to health restoration for 40 timer counts. Reducing ki by 70, that's pretty nice. It's pretty spicy. We have a blast card that he holds that can restore health. Restores health by 5%. I think Zamasu has that ability. The purple Zamasu has that ability when he uses strikes. It helps regenerate health. I don't know, he's something like that. I'm forgetting. Tournament power, whatever. No one really cares about that ability, I feel. But here, you can see the Z ability here. At 1, it's Fusion Warrior Blast Attack. When you give him 3 stars, it's Fusion or GT Strike and Blast Attack. 6 stars, it'll be Fusion or GT Strike and Blast Attack, 30%, and then plus 15 to characters that have both Fusion and GT, which would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's the only Fusion from GT. And then finally, at 14 stars, 35%, and then 18% to both. So that is Oob. That Majuub, my apologies. That is why I'll be summoning on him, because I would love a new yellow for my fusions, especially because I don't have Gogeta Blue. That's a big thing. Even though Yellow Jito can still get the job done just because I have a lot of stars on him, but still, it'll be nice. I'll be summoning for Oob, and then we'll quickly run through Super Saiyan 3 Goku for those of you interested in Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'll show you here, 14 stars, level 5,000. Again, it is all the bottom numbers there, so you can see all that. We'll prop it down to 6 stars now, and you can see there, those are all of his stats as well. So that's what he's looking like when you're looking at him. His main ability, Does It Hurt? Draw the ultimate arts Super Dragon Flash next. Restores on health by 20%, so it's only his health, not allies' health. Plus 40% damage inflicted for 15 timer counts, and reduces damage received by 20% for 15 timer counts. So that's pretty electric, pretty nice. High Speed Fist applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Plus 20% to damage inflicted, can't be cancelled, but it also cannot be stacked. Plus 50% to damage inflicted for 10 timer counts, cannot be cancelled, so that's pretty nice. It's plus 70 for 10 timer counts when he comes into battle. Reduces damage received by 40% for 10 timer counts. Alright, that's also pretty nice when swapping him in. Increases arts card draw level by 2 levels for 10 timer counts. So when you throw him in, it does mean high speed fist. You want to be using this man, attacking, blitzing, so you want to swap him in and then combo it up with this dude, mid combo. Overflowing superpower applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a Strike or Blast Arts card. Plus 15% damage inflicted for 5 timer counts, plus 40% to key recovery for 5 timer counts, and minus 3 to Strike and Blast Arts for 5 timer counts. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, every time he uses a Strike or Blast, gets plus 15% to damage inflicted. When he comes in right away with gaining draw speed of 2 levels, plus that plus 70% damage. This guy's, whew, that's some damage. That's some damage. We scroll down here to his special move, Super Kamehameha. Deals major impact damage plus 30% to special move damage inflicted for 3 timer counts upon activation, and shortens ally substitution by 3 on hit. That's pretty nice. It's always nice to be able to swap people in quicker, you know, change things out, be able to banish and whatnot. Green card, Shatter Blast, also an AoE, so both are rocking green AoEs. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Shortens allies substitution count by 3, so this guy's all about shortening those ally substitution counts, and destroys all of your own cards and then randomly draws 4 new ones. Oh, so it's kind of like Whis. If you run the red extreme Whis, his green card, it destroys all your cards but then gives you 4 new ones. So it really just replaces your hand. If you don't like, I guess, the cards in your hand or something, bam, it's all yours. Except the Whis is different because Whis also resets your opponent's hand, but this Goku is only his own hand, and it's an AoE, so keep that in mind. Ultimate skill, deals massive impact damage plus 40% to ultimate damage or for 3 timer counts upon activation, and then shortens ally substitution by 5. Man, this guy is all about that substitution count. Everywhere you look, this guy is shortening substitution counts. His strike card, the strike cards with 20% damage inflicted for 2 timer counts effective use. Woo, sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. When you get him below 3 stars, 19% to GT strike. 3 stars, GT strike and Sunfam, base strike. Look, 24% to GT and Sunfam strike and attack and defense. Then when you get to 6 stars, 30% to GT and Sunfam strike, attack, and defense, and plus 15 to characters that are both GT and Saiyan. And then it jumps up to 35% for 14 stars. But that is it. Don't forget, these units are coming out on the 31st of July. That's everything for the update, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Appreciate it when you guys hit the big red button on the screen. Also, hit that bell if you want notifications for every time I post a video. But that's gonna do it from me. I hope y'all are having the best of days, staying happy and healthy out there, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.